What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 151 of Psychotic and Iconic. Paul's here along with my co-host Nick Theories and Philly Phil. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in to the live stream tonight. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and share it. Thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes to all of our platforms.
Let's
What's up, motherfucker?
man.
We're back.
Yo,
finally.
NBA playoffs are starting, man. Let's go, baby.
I can't wait. Can't wait till 10 o'clock.
This is the season. Let's go.
All right.
Let's
Bro,
go,
before
baby.
we go into NBA, we're going to start off with the NFL talk.
Yep.
Not really much going on, but, you know, there's a few things happened this weekend. The Ravens give Odell Beckham Jr. $15 million, but they won't pay their quarterback in his prime, former MVP.
So you hate it. Off the rip. You just told me right now.
For that money, yeah.
You hate it.
Absolutely. Because he got paid off of reputation.
Mhm.
He did not get paid off of production.
Right.
He didn't play last year. He has 2 torn ACLs. I just don't understand that. He got paid as a wide receiver 1, and he's not. At best, he's a 2.
Well, there's a meaning behind it.
What's that?
Well, the meaning is, hey, we want Lamar Jackson back. They've been saying it the entire time. They haven't switched their story. They want Lamar back. They're trying to figure out ways to get him back. So if Lamar's recruiting him to Baltimore, then something's going on behind the scenes.
Oh, of course.
Like I think things have calmed down a little bit.
Yes and no.
But what's weird is that like he requested a trade in March, and now we're here. The Ravens get Odell for $18 million. Well, that's the max, $15 million guaranteed, correct?
Yes.
And so they're trying to entice Lamar to say, hey, look, we're doing everything we can. We got the best free agent on the market for you to come back. So I feel like it was kind of more or less they paid the piper for their quarterback in a way.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Lamar still has to get paid. But my thing is you willingly pay a pretty washed up wide receiver.
Pay attention to the details. It's only a 1-year deal.
I know that, but still, that's a lot of money.
Right. But if Lamar signs with the Ravens for a 1-year deal, if he signs the offer sheet, whatever it is, then he's going to come back.
Who's going to come
for
back?
1 year.
Oh, I got you.
Is he going to play? I don't know. I don't see him playing on that 1-year deal. But
yeah, no, neither do I, to be honest. Not after all the stuff that's been going on with the contract talks. Like you said, he had a trade request. Then it was 3 years, $133 million.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want fully guaranteed, just more guaranteed than Deshaun Watson. So then it comes out of nowhere that they signed Odell Beckham, which he didn't even want to go there because he called the Jets and gave the Jets the opportunity to match it. So of course, I don't think really at this point, Odell already won a ring. He wanted to make his money. And because the deal that he took with the Rams, he put it all in crypto and then crypto crashed.
It's making a comeback though.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I don't know anything about it. But I'm just saying when he did that, he converted most of that into crypto. So he lost money there. My bad. But I just feel like you paid somebody that's at best going to play 10 games.
I agree with you, man. Look, but they got the best wide receiver available. That's their sales pitch.
They got Nelson Aguilar too. I don't think Nelson Aguilar is anything special, but Nelson Aguilar is a solid wide receiver. He will help.
I see somebody on the comments. You posted a TikTok and you posted on our YouTube Shorts. Everybody go check it out now. It's on our YouTube page.
We have 500 subs.
We have 506 subs too. By the way, so we're cooking. Yeah, appreciate you guys. You posted that one thing, and this guy said that Nelson Aguilar is a dog, and I if it was my video, I would have clapped at him, bro.
I didn't even see it.
I mean, what?
Well, I didn't see that he said
Nelson
that.
Aguilar is far from a dog.
Well, if he's a dog, he's a poodle.
He's all right. Like, yo, he has some flashes, but no, people.
He's solid.
As Eagles fans, we remember him as an Eagle.
And I don't know.
Dog shit.
It's hard for me to say that though. To defend him a little bit, I know he had his struggles, but he had some good catches in the Super Bowl, and he won a Super Bowl with us. So, and then he was okay in Oakland.
He did really well in Oakland. That's how his career kind of got better. It gave him more opportunities.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Then he went to the Patriots, and then they hired defensive guys and linebackers coaches to run an offense. But it's funny you said that because I was going to refer to those comments too, because somebody made such a good point, and that this deal for the Ravens with Odell is so Ravens-like. They always sign old, washed-up wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Maclin.
Yep.
Steve Smith,
mm-hmm.
and now Odell Beckham. And when he said that, I was laughing to myself because I'm like, oh my God, I never even put that together. And it really is the truth. That's their MO.
Yeah.
They don't sign wide receivers in their problem. Now, if they go out and get somebody like D-Hop, then we're talking.
What did I tell you? They don't break the bank for anybody.
But you broke the bank for a washed up wide receiver.
but they don't break the bank for a quarterback. They don't, because they believe in their system. The Ravens are just what they are. They're concrete. The Ravens are concrete.
They're mid.
They're going to run the football. They're going to play great defense, and they're going to get veteran wide receivers. That's exactly what they do. It's been successful for them, though.
Not recently.
I mean,
they
won a Super
on the
Bowl
back
in the last
of
10
Lamar.
years. That's pretty. Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
And now they're being carried by Lamar.
I think their defense is really well.
All right.
They're not. Their defense is not all right. I think they're a top-notch defense.
I couldn't tell. They didn't do much last year.
Well, last year is a lot of opportunities with the backup quarterback coming in. Yeah, I mean,
why? Lamar's just mid. He just regular.
I didn't say Lamar was mid.
I didn't say you said that.
Yeah, no, but
I'm just saying that.
To it.
No, I'm alluding to the general public.
That's not fair.
But the general public thinks he's mid. He's not worth that kind of money. Are you kidding me?
Because the context of it, he's not worth it. Like, based on the history of his injury. That's the point I'm making. I'm not saying he's not the best athlete on the field. That don't get it twisted. He's a very good player. But when you have the injury and history involved, and you got to fork up $200 million, that's a hefty price tag, bro. That's a hefty price tag.
It's not hefty.
It's reported that they're $100 million off guaranteed after he's got $133 million guaranteed for 3 years. You're $100 million off. Come on, bro. Who's paying that? Who?
Smart people
with back-to-back injuries. There's no way, bro. There's no shot. Absolutely, it's suicide.
Well, he wouldn't have to run that much if they got him somebody he could throw the ball to.
That's his style of play, bro.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is.
Not necessarily.
Lamar Jackson got his name from running the football. He didn't get his name from throwing.
But he can throw. That's what I'm talking about. He's underrated as a thrower. See, that's what I'm trying to teach you, bro. That's what I try to teach you every Tuesday live at 8 p.m.
Look. You think he's underrated as a thrower?
Absolutely.
Did you look at the stats? When we rattled off the stats a couple weeks ago, did you see the stats? Bro, he hasn't thrown over 3,000 yards.
He missed since 5 games.
MVP season.
Just prorate it.
Correct. You're proving my point. He missed 5 games, back-to-back years. You going to pay your quarterback $200 million plus guaranteed?
I would absolutely pay Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely, you wouldn't. You're such a liar.
No, I'm not.
You are fucking.
No, I'm not, because I'm not capping.
If you are a GM of a franchise, you own that whole franchise, right?
Yeah.
And your quarterback wants 200 and something million guaranteed, and he missed back-to-back years of 5 games or more, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be comfortable enough to pay that quarterback that kind of money after having injuries, after you just said Odell Beckham just suffered 2 ACL injuries.
Nick, he took a year off, and he took last year off because he didn't get back in time. And he tore the ACL twice. Deshaun Watson tore his ACL twice. He tore it in college, and then he tore it his first year in the NFL. And he got paid.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson, at this point, has been more successful than Deshaun Watson, and I think moving forward, he is better than Deshaun Watson.
But the difference is Deshaun Watson got his money when he had a couple of years healthy. He was healthy this last couple of years.
And you know what else he got?
He got his money.
And you know what else?
I know he had all the allegations.
Oh, no. I wasn't even talking about that. You know what else he was? He got paid for being 8 games under 500.
But he was also with the Texans.
What the fuck's that mean?
That's the argument.
He had D-Hop.
I know, but that is the argument around the league. I'm not a Deshaun Watson guy.
I know.
I'm with contract. I hate the contract. But what I'm saying is the people's mindset is, okay, well, he was with the Texans. They were dog shit. That's the argument.
But when they were good for a little bit.
They were.
Yeah.
And he made the playoffs with them.
He did. And he blew a 24-0 lead.
He did.
And it's wild because for some reason for reasons I can't explain, that just gets swept under the rug. Because if that was Josh Allen, and you know how I feel about Josh Allen, if that was Josh Allen, if that was Lamar or one of them guys, they would have got ripped.
I agree. I agree with that.
But no, I'm not a fan of it. I don't really know how to even go about what they're doing with Lamar. I honestly, it's the weirdest situation I've ever seen. You're like you said, you're $100 million off in guaranteed money for your contract. And you sign a maybe above average wide receiver, average to above average wide receiver.
It's a hype signing.
It is. It's reputation.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, OBJ is coming to be more.
He's not a superstar,
where he lays his head.
Bro. He's not a superstar.
He's
a superstar to the social media
freaks.
Wait,
who?
Odell.
Oh yeah, no.
He's a social media freak to you guys. He's a superstar based on social media. Me too. But that's why people think that he's a superstar. Like, it's all social media driven, dude. Like, he posts the flyest fucking motivational videos. Like, it's great production. Like, shout out. It's a great branding move.
I want to see him. I want to see him post a season where he gets through 17 games. That would be really impressive to me.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
It's not going to happen.
It's more hype than what it's worth, in my opinion. I don't see it working out really.
Well, if Lamar goes back, here's the thing. It all depends on. It's all predicated on how long does OBJ last. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But like, how long will he stay healthy? How long will he stay healthy? And can he produce as the one? Because he is the one, and then Bateman would be the 2, and then Aguilar would be the 3.
You want Kirk and get down your throat?
But I mean, unless you line him up in the slot and put Bateman and Aguilar on the outside. But I have no idea. So
I have a question for you. Does Lamar Jackson come back?
Absolutely.
I think it's a slam dunk.
100%.
Right. So
he was on FaceTime with him. You don't do that.
Yeah, you're not doing that if you're
not doing that if you don't plan on coming back or something's going on. Like,
did you notice his chain?
I did. I remember him wearing it. What did it say though?
It kind of looks like the Ravens kind of symbol.
Okay.
Had the B on.
I thought it was maybe that or like an 8.
It could be that or Rough Riders. I don't know. It's one of them, but it looked like the Ravens emblem
with JL Beats.
Yeah. So I have a question for you again. If the Ravens come out, they struggle, who's getting the blame? OBJ or Lamar? Because
Lamar.
You know what the narrative is going to be. It's going to be, oh, well, Lamar has OBJ. Now he can't, and he still can't produce throwing the football.
Well, if they're winning, it doesn't really matter.
It does matter.
No, because if Lamar's on the Ravens, they're going to be in content. They're my favorites to win the division. I'm sorry. I forgot about the Bengals. But at that point, with Lamar, they're the second best team in the division.
So is Lamar getting a 1-year deal? Because
I think he's going to sign.
I can see it.
I think they're going to work something out where it's like 3 years, 150.
So if
something in that range. I think it's going to be 45 to 50 a year. That's what I think it's going to wind up being. 3 years at around 150.
So $17 million. You're going to cause all this ruckus for $17 million in the grand scheme?
Well, no, because here's the thing. If he does,
look, don't get me wrong. $17 million is $17 million. I am not glossing over that.
You got to remember too, Nick. At 3 years, I think the dude's only like 26 years old, bro. So he would be eligible to re-up.
Yeah,
in 3 years. So it could work out. I don't really know what to make of it, but for me, from a logical standpoint, 3 years at around 150 makes the most sense.
The 1-year deal with Odell is throwing me off.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
Because it's like, all right.
It's a rental.
What are they? Yeah.
It's a rental for a lot of money.
You're going to rent a wide receiver, but if I pony up for my quarterback and the wide receiver just says it doesn't work out and he leaves, I'm left with nothing. I'm back to where I am. I got Nelson Aguilar, I got Mark Andrews, I got Bateman, and who else? That's it, right? And
Devin Duvernay and Demarcus Robinson.
Right. So I'm back to square one.
That was Lamar Jackson's leading wide receiver.
But I'm back to square one. So am I happy? I want to win. He said he wants to win.
And he can win. He needs skill players. He needs competent skill players around him.
The 1-year deal is throwing me off. I want to hear what the audience thinks. Do you think Lamar Jackson is coming back? I want to hear you guys in the comments.
All right. The Cardinals, apparently like 6 or 7 teams have reached out to them about trading up for the 3rd pick. Who do you think would be the best option for that? And do you have a sleeper team that you think could do it?
Man, that's tough.
Because I have the team I think makes the most sense.
Go ahead.
I think the Raiders make the most sense. Because I think Jimmy G is a perfect bridge quarterback. He's not a locker room cancer. He's a pro. He will take guys under his wing. But I think the Raiders make the most sense. And I would say for a sleeper, I would probably lean a team that could do it would be the Vikings.
The Vikings, yes.
I think it's a sleeper. They're my sleeper team to do it. Because this is Kirk Cousins' last year. Kirk Cousins is what he is. You're going to have those seasons where he has good statistics. He wins a bunch of games. But when it comes to the playoffs, it's not there.
My sleeper team is the Green Bay Packers.
What about Jordan Love?
What about him? If they
you told me he was him.
I said they should give him a chance. I never said he was him. Don't ever say that on here, bro. This is crazy, bro. I would never say some shit like that.
What?
Like, what? I never said he was him. I said they should give him a chance if you draft him that high. But my point is they don't actually believe in him because it's funny that Aaron Rodgers hasn't gotten traded yet.
Well, apparently they're hung up on draft capital. I read that they said.
Bro, you got a franchise quarterback.
You're not worried about.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Well, however, if you could each out a first round pick for it, you're going to hold on.
I don't think they're getting a first for him.
I don't either, but they said that he's probably going to get traded on draft night. So I'm going to say a second rounder. I think we'll get 2 2s or a 2 and a second and a third or something.
Really? I think Green Bay is a sneaky team that can move up. I really do because I don't think they actually believe in Jordan Love like that.
That's also a crazy situation. But it's difficult because with Rodgers, you didn't know.
No, you didn't know.
Degree.
You didn't know he was going to win back-to-back MVPs. You just didn't know that. That's
poor ownership.
Well,
you should know what you have in your building.
You shouldn't draft a quarterback when you have Aaron Rodgers in your building.
Agreed. That was a stupid pick, especially, and you get to the NFC Championship games, and you're drafting a quarterback. You lost in the NFC Championship game and drafted a quarterback. That was the year they lost in the NFC Chip, right? When they drafted Jordan Love after. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it never made sense for me. But that's a team that I think is going to move up.
And who do you think's the best? Who do you think would be the whatchamacallit? The most sense?
The pick?
Yeah.
They're going to take a quarterback.
No, I'm saying which team do you think makes the most sense? Or do you think Green Bay?
I think Green Bay makes the most sense.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Green Bay is going to be hunting for a quarterback.
I think it's the Raiders and the Vikings.
Quietly, though. Like Green Bay is quietly scheming something.
I don't know.
They're not just going to get rid of Rodgers and say, oh, yeah, you know what? We'll give Jordan Love a shot. It doesn't make any sense because if they actually believed in Jordan Love, Rodgers would have been gone a long time ago.
They would just want him out.
Correct, because they know they had a second coming of something. Like if you have Patrick Mahomes in the waiting to play, you're going to play him.
They moved off of Alex Smith right away,
immediately, 1 year, and then they moved to Patrick Mahomes.
And they did it with the Eagles.
Right.
Remember when what's his face? Who was Teddy Bridgewater got hurt? They traded Sam Bradford immediately and gave the reins right to Carson Wentz. Now, granted, it didn't work out, but when that move initially happened, those first 2 years, that's what he looked like.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I think that would be that would be awesome to see that.
It would be interesting if they did that.
Because Green Bay, like, I just don't see them going into the season with Jordan Love. I don't.
Oh, I do totally.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Why?
I just feel like it's time. It's his time. Aaron Rodgers gave him, rave reviews on Pat McAfee show. All the other guys talk highly about him. So I mean, Andy Reid didn't know who he was.
All the guys do. Yeah, of course, Aaron Rodgers is going to talk highly about him. He's in the forefront of the media. Like he's not going to trash his own teammate because then it makes him look bad.
Yeah.
But the Packers guys in the organization, do they actually believe in Jordan Love? That's where I'm like, I seriously doubt it.
They're skeptical.
And it's a lot in question.
There's a lot of skepticism around that.
Yep.
For sure.
I agree.
All right, let's get on the NBA and hopefully NFL talk picks up so we can get back into that.
I miss the NFL.
I know. All right, so Rudy Gobert gets suspended for punching Kyle Anderson in the face.
Psychotic and iconic.
That's literally psychotic and iconic.
And he's suspended for the game tonight. Now, however, once he got suspended, the Wolves came back in the second half and beat the Pelicans to become the 8th seed. What do you make of that?
I think that's a clown show. You gave up 5 first-round picks for a guy that just punched his teammate in the most crucial part of the season. And that's an embarrassment. I think it's an embarrassment for the Wolves. The Wolves are about to get smacked tonight by the Lakers. Lakers are going to make the playoffs. The Wolves they're in disarray, man. It's a shame. They have talent, man. They got Anthony Edwards. They got Karl Anthony Towns. Like they have pieces there.
I hate Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, but he's good enough.
He's all right.
He's good enough. He's one of the best in the league. He is. He's up there. Who's better than him? There's a lot of players better than him, but I'm saying he's a good player, bro.
He's all right.
He's in the upper echelon at his position.
I think he's mid.
You think he's mid?
Yeah, I'm not but I've never been a Karl Anthony Towns fan ever.
I don't know.
Ever. I think he's good, but I don't think he's anything special. I don't think he's franchise changing.
I think he's inconsistent.
Absolutely. But he don't have that dog in him.
Yeah.
He only had that dog in him when Patrick Beverly was there. That's when he started talking with his chest.
See, I root for him because his mom passed, and I know he's playing for something special.
Yeah, that's what
I gravitate towards.
That was terrible.
Like that. Yeah. So I'm like, I root for the guy like that. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm not here to trash it. But
I'm not rooting him for him tonight, though.
Well, no, I'm rooting for the Lakers tonight.
So here's my weird theory. I think the Lakers win tonight, but there's a part of me that thinks that they would like to lose. Here's the thing. You're playing with fire because then you would have to win 2 games.
You like to lose. Why?
Listen, because I'm thinking, would they rather play the Nuggets in the first round than the Grizzlies? Even though they were 2-1 against the Grizzlies this year. Would you rather play the Grizzlies or would you rather play the Nuggets? With the Nuggets, their star is Jokic, but he's not. I can't do that with Jokic.
Do you duck people in the playoffs like that? If you're LeBron, why are you ducking?
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying. It's a conspiracy theory.
Oh, conspiracy. Oh,
it's a conspiracy theory.
Oh,
I'm just thinking, would they rather play? You want the easiest road to the playoffs.
Sure, you do. Of course.
Through the playoffs, you want the easiest road.
Yeah, that's strategy.
And would you rather travel to Denver or would you travel rather travel to Memphis?
Memphis.
Why wouldn't you rather go to Denver?
Denver's the number 1 seed, bro.
Well, first of all, they ended the year horribly.
It's all right. They're still good.
And there's nobody
they got
on there.
MPJ, they got Jamal Murray, they got Jokic.
Would you take any of them over John Morant?
Maybe Jokic.
You're out of your nut.
Who's the back-to-back MVP?
Oh God. So Jokic is better than John Morant
Right now? Absolutely. I take Jokic over him right now. Yeah, I would.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is with Jokic.
Don't like Jokic because you're biased against Embiid.
It's not that.
And I get it.
No,
I get
it's
it.
not that.
I totally get it. He doesn't look sexy, bro. Like pause. Like all his moves aren't flashy. He doesn't do all the top shit. Like, bro, he's just a basketball player and he's very efficient.
I know.
That's
But here's
that's the misconception.
My issue with Jokic.
Pause on that, bro. I didn't mean to say man sexy.
My issue with Jokic is he has no expectations to win the title this year. And he's the back-to-back MVP and in the running for a 3rd straight MVP. And he has no expectations to win the title.
Does John Morant have expectations to win a title?
Absolutely. The Grizzlies should be a title contender. I was told by John Morant himself before he went into a club and, went on IG and was listening to NBA Youngboy. I was told he's fine in the West. He's fine in the West. And Dylan Brooks now is talking. That's why I can't stand that team. I can't stand the Grizzlies. Can't stand them. But here's the thing. Jokic, I would take John Morant before I would take Jokic.
Well, John Morant's younger.
And he's a guard, dude. He does more.
I get it, yeah. But Jokic is efficient. I like the efficient basketball players.
I just can't get on the board with Jokic because I don't understand how a guy that is that good, back-to-back MVP, has no pressure to win a title. I don't understand it.
No,
he has no
totally
pressure.
Agree, because if that was Kevin Durant, he would have all the pressure. Even though he always does have pressure.
That's just because Kevin Durant is incredible. Yes. Right. But Kevin Durant, again, there was expectations. If Kevin Durant was in Brooklyn this year, he would have expectations to come out of the East because he's that good. But Jokic doesn't have expectations to come out of the West.
Because you look at Jokic, you're like, damn, this guy's the MVP of the NBA.
Yeah, he's all sloppy and shit.
Right. And you look at John Morant, he's athletic. He does all the dunks. He does all the crazy shit, the flashy things that, get showed on ESPN and shit like that, top 10 plays. That's exactly why people would agree with you based on the flash.
Well, if they were smart, they always would.
Well, I think Jokic is a much better basketball player efficiently wise.
You
can't argue that.
No, you really can't. But you also
he's great, bro.
But also, if you look at those stats, Jokic is also the best defender ever.
If Jokic was on the Sixers, we would love him, bro. He would be. But I wouldn't in the city.
We would, but I wouldn't ever look at Jokic like that guy can lead us to a title. I feel that way with Embiid. I feel when I watch Joel Embiid could lead my team to a title. I don't think Jokic can.
You would have a Jokic.
No way, no way, bro. And first of all, I think Jokic is a dirty player. Not first of all, but I think Jokic is a dirty player.
He don't take no shit.
He pushed Markieff Morris in the back. The dude got whiplash and was out for 3 months.
He don't take no shit, bro. You get in my face, I'm going to push you back.
But he didn't push him when he got in his face.
What do you mean?
Markieff Morris was walking away and he pushed him from behind.
Or maybe he said something that he didn't like. And he walked away saying it. I'm just trying to justify
You're unbelievable. Yeah, you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. All right, so we're moving on to the Mavericks because the Mavericks tanked to end the season to preserve their first-round pick that was top 10 protected to the Knicks. How embarrassing is the NBA sometimes?
I don't think it's the NBA that's embarrassing. I think it's more of them. They're embarrassed.
Well, Jason Kidd didn't like it, and neither did Luka.
Right. I told you about Luka. That's going to happen, bro.
I don't know, dude. I don't see that. Apparently now they're about to sign Kyrie.
He says he's happy.
Well, he has to.
But of course he's going to say that. He ain't going to call shit right now.
My thing is, though, is the play-in is there. Like, not for nothing. If the Mavericks play the Nuggets in the first round, I think the Mavericks could beat them.
Wow. Really?
Absolutely. Dude, who's sticking Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic?
Bro, they can't play defense.
I understand
They would get smoked.
I don't think so.
I think they will lose in 5.
Hell no.
Oh, my God. Hell yes.
So who's better, the Nuggets team this year or the Suns last year?
Wow. They're kind of similar, right?
No. That Suns team won.
No, I would say the Suns are better.
And look what Luka did to them.
But yeah.
Luka punked them. And that was with, now look,
matchup.
It was a different roster. But my thing is with Dallas, I can't believe you would just throw away a season like that when you had a chance. You had a chance to get into the dance and play competitive basketball, and you tank. You literally tank. Yeah. Like they should lose. They should lose that draft pick.
They should. They should because that's actually kind of
that's legitimately cheating.
Yeah. You're curving the game.
You just did that to the Knicks. You made a trade with the Knicks for Brunson, and you got a top 10 first-round pick.
They regret that so bad.
Hell yeah.
He's a beast.
And you didn't, because Jalen Brunson is like a junior Kyrie right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you had the same player, and you had all those pieces.
Yep.
Mark Cuban blows at building a team.
I can't disagree with that, man. I really can't. I think it's embarrassing.
However, this is a huge stain right now for Luka too. You can't make arguments that he's the best player in the game right now. You can't miss the playoffs and the play-in the middle of your prime.
Let me ask you a question. Does it matter?
What you mean?
Does it matter in the grand scheme of his career?
It may.
Why?
Because you never know how his career is going to go.
Bro, the guy's 24 years old. If
I
he doesn't
get
make
it.
the playoffs, it's like,
I get it.
Okay, I get it. Like they were in the Western Conference Finals.
But Nick, there have been analysts predicting them to go to the finals, win the finals, and him to win MVP for like 3 years. He's done none of the above. And it's like, okay, at some point, you do have to produce. It's like Justin Herbert.
The West is tough though, bro.
This year it's wide open. There's no super team. There's not one super team.
I agree with that.
In the whole league, actually. This is the most parity I've seen in the NBA since 2000.
Maybe
2010.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you could argue the 2012 to 2014, but it was the Heat and the Spurs. They were dominant.
I think you had
the Spurs were homegrown, but the Heat were built.
Then you had the Mavericks in 11, and then you had 2010 was.
But the Mavericks weren't a super team.
Yeah. No, they weren't. Parity.
At all.
Okay, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like where it's like, okay, like this year, it'll surprise me. I won't be surprised with who wins. I mean, I will be surprised.
What I'm saying is, does it matter in the grand scheme if he misses the playoffs because he's only 24 years old? What if in the next 10 years he has 3 MVPs and 2 titles? Nobody's going to remember, oh yeah, like he missed the playoffs in 2023. Like nobody's going to remember.
But I'm just saying, going into the summer, it's just kind of like, all right, bro, come on. Because like it's Colin Cowherd said this, and it's a good one. Carmelo Anthony. Great stats, bucket getter. Is he leading the team though?
I would agree with you. He's kind of lazy a little bit.
He's lazy as hell. He plays no defense.
I agree.
He's just like he's pudgy. He just doesn't look in shape.
But he is that dude though. He could drop 30 any moment.
Oh, for sure.
He could drop 30.
He plays the way LeBron plays, a triple-double just machine because he's just good and he has a feel for the game.
Very good. The game is slow to him.
Would you take Luka or Jokic?
I would take. Ooh, man, that's tough, bro. I would take Luka though.
Thank you.
I would take
you still got some sense
of the position. What?
You still got some sense you were born with.
Get the fuck happy out of here, bro. What? I mean, I think it's crazy that you would take Jokic over Ja right now. And I love
you mean Ja over Jokic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jokic is back-to-back MVPs.
I know.
And he's in the MVP conversation this year, even though he's not going to win it.
I know. I just can't get over the whole expectations thing because it's just like, why?
No,
why? That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, okay, I know you're efficient. You're a triple-double machine, back-to-back MVP, #1 seed in the West. And do you know anyone right now saying the Nuggets are going to win the final or make it to the finals? I don't know one person. Maybe you in a couple minutes when we reveal our brackets. And if you do that, I'm going to lose my mind.
Let me peek real quick. Maybe.
We will.
You guys will find out.
All right, let's go to it then. We're in our play. We're doing our play-in predictions.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, who's your play-in tonight's games? Heat and Hawks.
I'm so mad about this pick because I took the Heat, even though I regret it. I wanted to take the Hawks so bad, but I took the Heat because Coach Spo, they're home. I trust Jimmy Butler in a one-game series. Like he's a dog. So
I'm a dog with it.
Facts. So like I trusted that formula. Right now it's looking like shit because Atlanta's up by 21 in the second quarter. So,
what?
Yeah, Atlanta's up 63-42 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter.
Wait, are they really?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I got the Heat too.
Yeah, I got the Heat. But it's
I might have to redo this bracket.
No, we ain't gonna do that. I'll take my L.
All right. Who do you have tonight at 10 o'clock? Lakers or Timberwolves?
I got the Lakers. I think the Lakers are gonna win by double digits.
I have the Lakers also. Tonight, real fast to go back to the Heat. I had the Heat. I actually thought that the Heat were gonna come out and put on tonight. And I'll explain it in my next round. Who do you have? The Bulls versus the Raptors?
I have the Bulls.
So do I.
I think the Bulls are better.
Me too. And I think Patrick Beverley brought a good defensive mentality.
Yep.
Zach LaVine, in my opinion, will be Well, Pascal Siakam, I would still take Zach LaVine because I'm a big Zach LaVine fan. I think Zach LaVine's one of the most underrated players in the league.
He's very good. Very good.
And then who do you have? The Thunder or the Pelicans?
I had the Pelicans.
I have the Thunder.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I think the Thunder are going to be the 8th seed.
You know how I feel about the Pelicans. They're one of those teams that are like
the frisky Pelicans.
They could turn it up, bro. Like Brandon Ingram.
I know. I just can't trust them. And I'm rooting for the Thunder because like they went through hell.
I agree.
Losing all them, and then like they lose Chet Holmgren in the summer league, and it's just like I would like to see the Thunder back into it. And Sam Presti's a freaking awesome GM.
All right, so we differ from one pick. Okay, good.
All right, so let's start in the East.
Okay.
So I have the Bucks over the Bulls in 4.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have the Bucks over the Hawks in 4.
Well, how you picked the Heat to win tonight?
Well, no, the Hawks are going to be the 8th seed.
Oh, I got you.
The Hawks are going to be 8th seed because they're going to beat the Bulls.
I got you.
In the second game.
All right, so I have the Bucks over.
So wait, the Heat. If you had the Heat should be the 7th seed for you.
They are.
Well, how did you have the?
Oh wait, I wrote the wrong thing. Wait. No, it would be the Bulls.
Oh, you have the Bulls, right?
Yeah, I have the Bulls.
I thought you said the Heat.
Yeah, no, you got me confused. I have the Heat as my 7th seed and the Bulls is the 8th seed.
Okay.
All right, so I have the Bucks over the Bulls in 4.
Okay.
Who do you have for the Cavaliers at the Knicks?
So the Cavs at the Knicks, I have the Cavs in 7.
I have
I wanted to take the Knicks because I think they're a really good team, but I think the Cavs defense is going to be the difference here.
I have the Cavs in 6. I don't think the Knicks can score with them. And I think Donovan Mitchell is going to be the best player in the series, and I don't think that the Knicks have enough to match it.
I'm going off defense, but I think it's going to be a tight series. I think it's going to go 7.
All right. Celtics versus Heat.
That's what I have. Celtics versus Heat.
What do you have it in?
I got Celtics in 5.
I had the Heat in 7.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Over the Celtics?
You know, because I thought that.
What?
Listen, I thought that if the Heat got there, I thought that the physicality and Eric Spoelstra being one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the league, would be able to outcoach a rookie head coach. And I thought that they would be able to beat up on them and take them in 7 games.
Okay.
That's what I thought would happen. I mean, and then obviously I don't look too good right now.
But, I know. Yeah. For me either. So
yeah.
I'll take it.
Sixers versus Nets.
I got the Sixers in 5.
I got the Sixers in 4. They don't have a superstar. Michael Bridges has been awesome. Great story. Jack Vaughn should be, just for what he went through to have them as the 6th seed, he should be in the Coach of the Year talks, but Mike Brown's going to win that, obviously. All right. Do you want to do the next round for the East, or do you want to go?
Yeah, let's finish out the East, and then we'll head to the West.
All right. So we both have Bucks versus Cavs.
Bucks versus Cavs. I got the Bucks in 4.
in
5.
I have the Bucks in 6. I think the Cavs could present some problems because they're young, athletic, and fast. And I think with the Bucks, they have the oldest roster in the league.
Right.
So I think that. But again, it's Giannis.
I'll give the Cavs a game.
Yeah, I think the Cavs get 2 of them. 2 of them things.
And I think they win in Milwaukee. I think it's going to be 1-1. I think the Bucks are going to go crazy.
Probably. All right. Who do you have? I have the Sixers over the Heat in 6.
Okay. I got the Sixers versus the Celtics. I got the Celtics in 7.
You.
What?
Come on, bro.
Speak on it.
Be better.
Speak on it.
There's no way the Sixers are losing to the Heat.
Why?
The Celtics again.
Why? They had.
Because Joel Embiid is due.
I am not taking the Sixers in my bracket because I know they are going to fuck me in the end. I know it.
Whoa.
Pause. I know they're going to find a way to make me look silly, and I'm not doing it.
No, they're not.
I'm being wise here. I'm taking the Celtics in 7.
This is the year that Joel Embiid breaks through.
And if it's not, what happens?
We run it back.
No, you're on the phones, bro.
Yo, what do you think about this? Do you think that they would ever try and trade for Trae Young?
Would it?
Because they're saying that he's available.
What would they have to give up, though?
Toby, pick or 2. Nobody wants Toby.
Trae Young for Toby?
Nobody wants Toby.
Yeah, exactly. So why would I acquire him? It's not an asset for me, because if nobody wants him around the league, then he's not really an asset.
I know it's the price tag. I know. I'm just thinking of ways to get off Toby. But I think who do you think? Do you have a team off the top of your head that you think Trae Young could go to? Because I really don't, because apparently he's a cancer.
Wow. I like to see him with the Heat. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I like to see him with the Heat.
I mean, they do need a point guard. Yeah. Kyle Lowry's washed.
Yeah, I like to see him with the Heat, bro. Him and Pat Riley, like, I feel like they would.
He like Pat Riley.
Facts, bro. And Pat Riley will make a move like that.
So you took the Celtics over the Sixers.
Yeah,
I'm
Celtics.
so disappointed.
Sorry.
All right, and then so you have Bucks versus Celtics.
I got Bucks versus Celtics. Yep. I got the Bucks in 6.
All right, I had the Sixers versus the Bucks, and I have the Sixers in 7.
Oh my God,
we're going to the finals,
year, bro. You did this like
we're going to the finals.
Okay, well, eventually you're trying to get it right, but
no, I promise you. Nah, I'm getting it right this year because the Sixers are going to the finals, dude. I'm telling you.
I hope, bro.
I feel it in my bones.
Fan, I hope
we are doing it this year. This is our year.
Jinx them though.
We're not. Joel Embiid. This is the year Joel Embiid breaks through. I really believe that, dude. He is due to do it. He's due. You got to prove it to me first. That's where I'm at. I'm not going to put the next 2 months
without it.
We will over the next 2 months.
Okay.
All right. So who are your seeds? You have the Thunder. And who else in the Lakers? I'm sorry, the Pelicans and the Lakers.
Pelicans at the 8th seed, and I got the Lakers in the 7th.
All right, I have the Thunder as the 8th seed.
Okay.
All right. I have the Nuggets in 5.
I got the Nuggets in 6 against the Pelicans.
6 games with with Joker?
I told you the Pelicans are scrappy, bro.
Wow,
they're a scrappy team.
Crazy to me.
Scrappy bunch.
Grizzlies versus Lakers. I have the Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6. Yeah, you are.
Lakers in 6.
I got the Grizzlies in 7.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You said that all confident, and you pick him in 7.
Grizzlies in 7.
So you still respect LeBron.
I respect LeBron.
After
the only thing that I will say is the fact that it's going 7 games. It's hard to bet against LeBron James in Game 7.
Well,
I'm going to be honest with you then.
Here's the thing.
But I'm going to take the younger team. I'm going to take the team that I believe in the most. And I think
Dylan Brooks comes out today and says he relishes the moment to knock them off real quick.
Yeah.
Clown show.
Yeah.
Steven Adams.
What's wrong with that?
Steven Adams is out. That's a big loss for them because AD averaged 30 and 20 against them this year. Okay. 30 and 20. So AD, always disappointing, as Skip would say. But AD's coming. We're coming.
I never heard him say that, bro.
Yeah, always disappointing. Awesome. I have the Lakers in 6 on that for show.
Okay.
And then Warriors Kings. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome series.
I got the Warriors in 6.
I have the Warriors in 7.
Championship pedigree is going to come in.
I have the Warriors in 7. I was close to picking the Kings, but I can't. I don't think the Warriors are done, dude. The Warriors are really good.
Nah, you'll see.
And then the Clippers versus the Suns.
Clippers. I got the Suns in 6.
I have the Clippers in 7.
Really?
Yeah. I think it presents matchup problems for them. They're deeper.
Wow. Well, they don't have Paul George though.
I know they don't, and I know that's a big loss. But here's the thing: the Suns are so top heavy. I think Russ is going to be on a mission because I think it still burns deep for what happened with KD. I do. I really do believe that, and I think the Clippers are going to beat them.
Okay.
And I think that's wild because I don't think it's going to get held against KD too much. But for him to go out in the first round would be some shit. But they didn't get a lot of games played together. I think they only played 8 games together. And it's just,
bro, it's KD.
I know, but they have no depth. And the Clippers' strong point is their depth. They're 7-8 deep.
Me too.
Oh my God. All right, who do you have? So you have Nuggets versus Suns.
I got the Nuggets versus Suns. I got the Nuggets in 6.
All right, I have the Nuggets versus the Clippers. Yeah. I have the Nuggets in 7.
Okay, so there are no Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to. I almost had the Clippers in there.
I almost had the Suns in there, to be honest with you, because it's hard to bet against.
So you think the Nuggets are beating the Suns?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really believe in the Joker? Uh-huh. I mean, I do too.
Back-to-back MVP.
All right, Lakers versus Warriors. We both. No, you have the Grizzlies. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Grizzlies versus the Warriors. I got the Warriors in 6 though.
Wow.
Warriors in 6.
All right, I have the Lakers in 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So my Western Conference Finals, Lakers versus Nuggets, and you have the Nuggets versus the Warriors.
Yeah. So the final 4 I have Bucks, Celtics, Nuggets, Warriors.
All right. I have the Bucks, Sixers, Nuggets, and Lakers.
Okay. All right. This is great.
All right. Who do you have going to the finals?
I got the Warriors going to the finals. I got them beating the Nuggets in 6. And I have the Bucks going to the finals, obviously.
All right. I have the Lakers going to the finals over the Sixers in 6.
They're winning it?
The Lakers are winning the championship.
I got the Bucks in 7 though.
The Lakers absolutely are winning the championship.
The Bucks are winning the whole thing.
I haven't felt this confident about a LeBron team in a long time.
The Bucks are winning it all. They're the best team, dude. They've been the best team.
You really think the Bucks are
Yes, they're the best team, bro.
I don't know.
And it's by far.
But Middleton hasn't been that good.
That's okay. They have Giannis, bro. He is everything, dude. He is the engine. They got Drew Holiday still. Lopez, he plays great minutes for him. They're fucking good, dude. Like they play as a team, and they don't have no ego shit either.
Brook Lopez, the evolution of his game is insane.
He's really good.
He's still in the league. I feel like he's 70 years old.
I know.
Because I remember him when he was a net.
Still in the league too.
Wait, who was Brook on before? Was it the Nets or was that Robin? I forgot about Robin.
Robin was with the Suns, wasn't he?
Yes. And then so I think Brook Lopez was with the Nets when D'Lo was there.
That's right.
But
he's really good. He's a great player for them. I like the Bucks, man. I think they're stout, bro. Like,
so do you think what team do you think scares them the most in their run? The Bucks. Like if you're looking
the finals or in the finals?
Throughout. Who do you think presents the biggest challenge for the Bucks? Like where the round where you think would be the most likely for them to lose?
It would be the finals.
So you think they're going to run through the East?
Yeah. I think they're that much better.
That's crazy.
I think it's Bucks, Celtics, and then everybody else.
Come on, bro. Put some respect on the Sixers name.
I'm just being honest, bro. You want my opinion? I'm giving you
You're giving facts over feelings.
It's not facts. It's my feelings.
Bro.
I have no proof of it.
Bro, my issue is why don't you or anyone believe in the Sixers? Like,
because I've seen it too many times, bro. For like 4 years straight, we lose in the same fucking round, bro. And I'm not gonna pick them this time. But like the Celtics are a good team. They are.
So if the Sixers beat the Celtics, do you think they can beat the Bucks, or do you think the Bucks trash them?
Well, I think the Bucks would beat the Sixers, and here's why. I think the Celtics would give the Sixers a run for their money, and it's going to go 6 or 7 games. That's going to be the difference. They're going to be gassed, bro. The Bucks are going to be healthy. I have the Bucks sweeping the first round. I have the Bucks winning in 5. They're going to have a couple of days rest. They're going to play the Celtics. They're going to have a 6-game series with the Celtics, and then you know how the championship, the finals, they take a couple of days break. Yeah. Then I think they're gonna play 7 games with the Warriors, and I think they're gonna win it all.
So my thing is do you don't believe that Joel Embiid, a player of Joel Embiid's stature, you don't think that he's eventually going to break through? Because I do. I think that there's a breakthrough. It has to. He's too good.
It has to, but it doesn't. Yeah, of course. Like we want it to break through. I want it to break through, but I don't see it happening. I just don't. I don't like the pieces really. Like the Tobias Harris is okay, right?
So
I love Maxey. Harden, we'll see, bro. We'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out a lot about this team.
We are
very soon.
Saturday at 1:00.
Yep.
Because they should run through Brooklyn.
They should beat Brooklyn. But again, the Celtics have our number. I don't feel comfortable enough to take
not for long.
I don't feel comfortable enough to take the Sixers over the Celtics because due to past experiences, I've seen it happen, bro.
Now on the west side. So here's my issue I think if the Warriors get to the finals, they're gonna dominate. I really do. Because I don't think the Bucks could score. Like if they're there and they're healthy, how do they don't have enough scoring against the Warriors, dude? Because
the Warriors are that team that's waiting in the weeds, bro. Just waiting, dude. They're waiting for this moment. This is going to be their moment. Dude.
What team would shock you the most if they lost in the first round? Because for me, hands down, it's the Warriors. If the Kings beat the Warriors in the first round, I would be so shocked. Obviously, I'm saying like of the really good teams. Like I'm not saying the Bulls upset the Bucks.
I would say the Clippers would be my shock.
Like if the Clippers beat the Suns, it'll be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that on the Kings and the Warriors. Because the Warriors are favored in the series. The Kings were the 3rd seed.
If Kawhi beats the Suns in the first round, he needs to get a little bit more respect in the league. And I know the problem with low Kawhi, management shit, I get it.
Bro, the dude was sitting out the second half of games.
But the dude took Toronto Raptors and won the finals, bro.
No, I know.
That's impressive. And he beat the Warriors doing it.
They were hurt.
But it doesn't matter.
Either way, my thing with Kawhi is like the hardest basketball player to judge because when he plays and he's in his groove, he's great. But he's so inconsistent.
In terms of what? His play?
No.
Or availability?
Availability.
Okay.
And it's like, bro, you got to be available. Dude, Andrew Wiggins has more career points than Kawhi Leonard. That's a weird stat. Yes, but yes. Andrew Wiggins has more career points than Kawhi Leonard.
I didn't know that.
That's weird. That's just weird because Kawhi Leonard's a superstar.
Well, Kawhi started out as a role player, though.
Yeah, he was just a defensive specimen, and then he won the MVP in that
and then series. That's how he started to get, develop his game a little bit.
And then when he just the year that Zaza Pachulia rolled his ankle. Zaza Pachulia shot. The year he rolled his ankle, that was Kawhi's coming out year because the Spurs were great. And they were leading that game by like 25 points. And then he got rolled up on and he didn't play again. So again, Kawhi, after that year, he went to the Raptors and it was over from there. But then he went to the Clippers and not for nothing, Kawhi's a low-key guy. He's not on social media and stuff, but it's been the biggest failure in a long time outside of the Nets. but the Clippers have been a total failure. They haven't even made a Western Conference Finals.
I agree with you.
And it's just glossed over. Like, you traded all that for Paul George. SGA is legitimately a superstar.
They had high expectations.
And it's just, and like LeBron and AD, because they're on the Lakers, they always get trashed for missing games, always disappointing, always damaged and all this shit. And it's like AD's played more games than Kawhi and Paul George.
So you're not worried about the Sixers at all with the Celtics?
No, I think it's the year they finally break through. I just feel like it's time.
It's like every time I watch them play, remember that last game?
I'm probably setting myself up to be disappointed.
That's why I'm doing it.
But
that's exactly what
I'm actually really happy you picked the Celtics, bro. You put the Hex.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to put the Hex.
They were a mortal lock.
That's why I said it. I don't want to put the Hex on the Sixers.
That's amazing.
Like, I'm not worried about the first round. I know they're going to take care of business in Brooklyn. There's no way they're losing that. But the second round,
don't say that.
They're out. I know, right? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Don't say that.
But all right, so Lakers are winning the title, and I'm going to be talking.
I got the Bucks winning. I think Giannis is going to be in that elite platform. I think Giannis is going to be one of the guys.
No, wait, Phil. Hold on.
Like whoever wins this year is going to be on a pedestal.
You just gave me a perfect question real fast before we get out of here. Who has the most to gain from winning a championship this year?
The most to gain? I would say Giannis.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Here's why. He would be regarded as one of the best players in the NBA in history. In a short span. He's got an MVP. He'll have two
MVPs.
Two MVPs. He's going to have 2 rings. Like
finals MVPs.
2 finals MVPs in a short period of time.
And on a small market with the Bucks. Because for me, it's LeBron. Because if LeBron leads the Lakers. Well, here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
If LeBron leads the Lakers to a title in year 20 at 38 years old, the GOAT debate, there's nothing else to debate. In the year he passes Kareem.
But this year shouldn't dictate his GOAT status. If you're talking about a 20-year career, like, think about it. You're talking about 5% of somebody's career.
Yes.
That should not be an indictment on his whole entire career.
The issue is,
that's why I don't lean that way.
It's the precedent of it all.
Okay.
Like, he averaged almost 30.
It's like Brady winning at 43 years old
with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
That was his most impressive ring. The one with the Bucks. If LeBron wins this, that will be the most impressive feat. And to lead a team in year 20 at 38 years old, playing with 23-year-olds. And then the other one would be Embiid.
That's
Embiid has a lot to gain from a title. Or even not Embiid, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Steph wins a finals MVP and wins the finals. He'll have 5 rings. Then look, I'm not going to get into this, but I don't think it's true. But you're going to have people, big LeBron haters, that are going to say this era was owned by Steph.
Oh, that would be some shit. As a LeBron fan, that would hurt.
Absolutely.
That would hurt.
And I'm going to have to fight. I'm going to have to hear my brother on 2 things. And I'm going to have to hear you on 2. Well, no, you laid off on LeBron a little bit.
No, I laid off on LeBron. LeBron's awesome.
But you're going to have a lot of people, especially LeBron haters, that are going to say it's Steph Curry's era because he had the 73-9 win season, even though he blew the 3-1 lead, but he had a 73-9, 5 chips, 2 finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs or 3 regular season MVPs, 1 with KD, 1 before KD, 1 with KD, and 2 post KD. And then the debate of him versus KD is gone because he won 2 before him and 2 after him, while KD never won before him or after him. So I actually think Curry might actually stand the most to gain over LeBron. Now that I just talked myself into that.
Yeah.
Because that's really wild.
That is kind of crazy.
Because I get it too, because it could also be said for KD. Because if KD wins a ring with the Suns, not a super team, then nobody can say anything about his rings anymore.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of people that don't even say that now because everybody knows Kevin Durant's great. You can nitpick, and I know I do that too, but I'm saying you can nitpick, but there's no denying how great Kevin Durant is. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome to watch him.
My second player would be Jokic.
I understand.
It would have to. If he won a ring, what are they going to say about his MVPs? You can't say shit, bro. He really is him. That's what people will say. If he won,
there's nothing else to say.
You would never. Yeah, I mean, you can critique his game.
That's fine.
Whatever.
But if Jokic leads them to a title, you're right.
Yeah,
and especially his efficiency, his numbers. What else is there to say on him?
Because I think if Giannis wins, he's going to be solidify himself as the best player in the league. Like right now, it's arguable.
Yeah.
But Giannis will cement himself.
I actually don't even think it's arguable. I think Giannis is hands.
Oh, I think so. I think hands down, he's the best.
Me too.
Totally agree.
All right, guys, that concludes 151. Thank you for tuning in. Theories, take it away.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on YouTube. We're also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Megaphone, Stitcher,
and all that other shit.
Also, follow us on all of our social platforms, as you do not want to miss our daily content on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And we will see you guys next week at P&I, baby. Enjoy the playoffs.